She built an empire worth $3 billion. She'd earned her place in every room she entered. But on a crowded flight, a white man sat in her assigned seat. And when she asked him to move, he looked at her like she was the problem. The flight attendant sided with him. The passengers watched in silence. And Maya Lawson realized that no amount of success could protect her from this one cruel truth. Some people would always see her as less. What happened next didn't just go viral, it changed everything. Subscribe right now and tell me where you're watching from, because this story will make you feel every second of what dignity really costs. Maya Lawson walked down the narrow airplane aisle. Her carry-on rolled smoothly behind her. The cabin smelled of recycled air and cheap coffee. She found row 17. Seat A, window, her favorite. A white man sat in her seat. He wore an expensive suit. His laptop was already open on the tray table. "Excuse me," Maya said. "I think you're in my seat." The man looked up. His expression was blank. He glanced at his boarding pass. "This is 17A, he said. "Yes," Maya said. "That's my assigned seat." She held out her boarding pass. Her hand was steady. Inside, something tightened. The man frowned. He looked at her pass, then back at his screen. "There must be some mistake," he said. "There's no mistake," Maya said. Her voice was calm. "You're in my seat." A flight attendant approached. Her smile was professional. Her name tag read, Officer Diaz. "Is everything okay here?" Officer Diaz asked. "This gentleman is in my assigned seat," Maya said. Officer Diaz looked at both boarding passes. She hesitated. Her eyes found the man's face, then Maya's. "Mr. Matthews, would you mind checking your ticket?" Officer Diaz asked. The man, Matthews, sighed. He pulled out his pass. 17C, not A. "Oh," he said. He didn't move. Maya waited. Her chest felt tight. She had flown first class 100 times. This had never happened before. "Sir, you'll need to move to your correct seat," Officer Diaz said. Matthews looked annoyed. He closed his laptop slowly. Too slowly. "Can't you just take another seat?" Matthews asked. "I'm already settled." Maya felt anger rise in her throat. She swallowed it down. "I'd like my assigned seat, please," Maya said. Officer Diaz shifted her weight. Her smile flickered. "Ma'am, perhaps we could find you another window seat," Officer Diaz said. Maya stared at her. The flight attendant wouldn't meet her eyes. "I paid for this specific seat," Maya said. The silence stretched. Other passengers turned to watch. Maya felt their eyes on her back. Matthews still hadn't moved. "Sir, you really need to move," Officer Diaz said. Matthews shook his head. He opened his laptop again. "I'm not moving," Matthews said. "First come, first served." Maya's breath caught. She couldn't believe what she was hearing. "That's not how assigned seating works," Maya said. Her voice was stronger now, sharper. Several passengers were openly staring. Officer Diaz looked uncomfortable. She glanced toward the front of the plane. "Ma'am, I apologize for the confusion," Officer Diaz said. "But perhaps—" "Perhaps what?" Maya asked. "Perhaps I should just accept being displaced?" Officer Diaz's face reddened. She looked away. "I'll speak to the captain," Officer Diaz said. She hurried up the aisle. Matthews smirked. He returned to his laptop. Maya stood frozen. Her hands trembled. She gripped her carry-on handle harder. A woman in 17B looked sympathetic, but she said nothing. No one did. Maya felt invisible. She had built a billion-dollar company. She employed 3,000 people. And here she stood, dismissed. "You can take my seat," Matthews said. He pointed to 17C. "See? Problem solved." "That's not my seat," Maya said. "Does it really matter?" Matthews asked. Yes, Maya thought. It matters. She wanted to scream. She wanted to drag him from the seat. Instead, she stood there, silent. Officer Diaz returned. Another flight attendant followed her. "Ma'am, we'd like to offer you a seat in row 12, the second attendant said. Also a window. "I want my assigned seat," Maya said. "We understand your frustration," Officer Diaz said, "but Mr. Matthews is unwilling to move." Maya stared at her. Unwilling. Not wrong. Unwilling. "So you're taking his side," Maya said. "We're trying to accommodate everyone," Officer Diaz said. Her voice was defensive. Maya recognized the tone. She had heard it before. Too many times. "I'm not moving to another seat," Maya said. "This is mine." Matthews sighed loudly. He looked at the flight attendants. "Can we just take off?" Matthews asked. "She's holding up the whole flight." Maya moved to row 12. She had no choice. The flight was boarding. People needed to sit. She felt humiliated. Her chest ached. She settled into the new window seat. Her hands were shaking. Her phone buzzed. Angela, her best friend. "Hey, are you on the plane?" Angela asked. "Yes," Maya said. Her voice was tight. Angela noticed immediately. "What's wrong?" Angela asked. Maya hesitated. She didn't want to make it a thing. She was tired of making it a thing. "Nothing," Maya said. "Just a seating mix-up." "Are you sure?" Angela asked. "I'm fine," Maya said. "I'll call you when I land." She ended the call. She stared out the window. The tarmac stretched endlessly. Maya felt angry, not just at Matthews, at herself, for not fighting harder, for moving. She had spent her whole life proving herself, building her company, earning respect. And still. This. A man in the aisle seat glanced at her. He looked away quickly. Maya closed her eyes. She tried to breathe. Her throat felt tight. The plane began to taxi. The engines roared. Maya gripped the armrest. She thought about Matthews, sitting in her seat, smug, entitled, completely unaware. Or maybe aware. Maybe that was worse. The plane lifted. Maya's stomach dropped. She felt unmoored, displaced. She had always chosen window seats. The view helped her think, helped her plan. Now she sat here, in someone else's spot. A metaphor, she thought bitterly. The flight attendant's voice crackled over the intercom. Standard safety speech. Maya barely heard it. She was thinking about dignity, about the small ways it was stolen. Daily, quietly. Most people never noticed. They didn't have to. Maya opened her eyes. She looked forward. Row 17. She could see the back of Matthews's head. Something shifted in her expression. She sat up straighter. "No," she thought. "Not this time." Maya unbuckled. She stood. Her legs felt unsteady. She walked up the aisle. Her heart pounded. She stopped at row 17. Matthews looked up. He seemed surprised to see her. "Can I help you?" Matthews asked. His tone was dismissive, bored. "I want my seat," Maya said. Matthews laughed, actually laughed. "We've been through this," Matthews said. "You have a seat." "Not my seat," Maya said. A businessman across the aisle watched. He looked uncomfortable. He said nothing. "Lady, I don't know what your problem is," Matthews said, "but I'm trying to work." "My problem," Maya said, "is that you took my seat." Her voice was cold, controlled. Matthews's eyes narrowed. "I'm not moving," Matthews said. "Go sit down." Officer Diaz appeared. She looked stressed. "Ma'am, please return to your seat," Officer Diaz said. "Why?" Maya asked. "Why do I have to move? He's the one in the wrong seat." "You're causing a disturbance," Officer Diaz said. Maya felt something inside her snap, then settle. Harden. "I'm causing a disturbance," Maya repeated. "Not him. Me." Officer Diaz's jaw tightened. She didn't answer. Maya looked at Matthews. really looked at him. He met her eyes. His expression was smug. He thought he had won. Maya realized he always thought he won. "I'm going back to my seat," Maya said. "But this isn't over." She turned. She walked back to row 12, her hands clenched into fists. The woman next to her looked sympathetic. Maya didn't want sympathy. She wanted justice. The plane droned on. Maya stared at the seat back. Her mind raced. She had built everything herself, fought for everything, and still. Maya pulled out her phone. She opened Twitter, then closed it. No, she thought. Not yet. She needed a plan, a real plan, one that would make them listen. Maya's breath caught. She knew what she had to do. Maya waited 20 minutes. Then she stood again. This time she didn't walk to Matthews. She walked to the front, to Officer Diaz. "I need to speak to the captain," Maya said. Officer Diaz looked startled, then annoyed. "The captain is busy flying the plane," Officer Diaz said. "Then I need to file a formal complaint," Maya said. Her voice was steady, loud enough for nearby passengers to hear. "A complaint about what?" "Officer," Diaz asked. "About a passenger in the wrong seat," Maya said, "and about staff refusing to enforce seating assignments." Officer Diaz's face flushed. She glanced around. Several people were watching. "Ma'am, we offered you another seat," Officer Diaz said. "I don't want another seat," Maya said. "I want my seat." A man in first class cleared his throat. He was older, well-dressed. "Excuse me," he said, "but the lady has a point." Officer Diaz turned to him. She looked flustered. "Sir, this doesn't concern you," Officer Diaz said. "It concerns all of us," the man said. "If seating assignments don't mean anything." Maya felt a spark of hope. Someone was listening. Matthews appeared from the bathroom. He saw Maya at the front. His expression darkened. "Are you serious?" Matthews called. "You're still going on about this?" "Yes," Maya said. She turned to face him. "I am." "It's a seat," Matthews said. "Just a seat." "No," Maya said. "It's not." Her voice was quiet, but everyone heard. The cabin had gone silent. "Then what is it?" Matthews asked. Maya felt her chest tighten. She knew this moment, the moment where she could speak or stay silent. "It's about respect," Maya said. Matthews rolled his eyes. He looked at the other passengers, seeking allies. "This is ridiculous," Matthews said. "She's making this about race." The word hung in the air. Race. He had said it, not her. Maya felt something shift in her chest. A door opening. "You said that," Maya said. "Not me." The captain's voice crackled over the intercom. "Folks, we're going to need to return to the gate," the captain said. Groans filled the cabin. Passengers looked around, confused, angry. Maya felt her stomach drop. This was escalating. Fast. "This is because of you," Matthews said. He pointed at Maya. "No," Maya said. "This is because of you." Officer Diaz looked panicked. She spoke into her phone. Other attendants gathered near the cockpit. The plane banked, turned. Maya gripped the nearest seat. A woman in business class stood. She looked furious. "What is going on?" the woman asked. "A passenger dispute," Officer Diaz said. "Over what?" the woman asked. No one answered. The silence stretched. Heavy. Accusatory. Maya felt eyes on her. Some sympathetic. Most irritated. The plane landed with a bump. It taxied slowly back. Maya's heart raced. "Everyone remain seated," Officer Diaz said. Her voice was shaky. She avoided looking at Maya or Matthews. The door opened. 2 airline officials boarded. They wore suits. They looked stern. "Ms. Lawson?" one of them asked. Maya raised her hand. She felt exposed, like a child in trouble. "We need to speak with you," the official said. And Mr. Matthews. Matthews stood. He grabbed his briefcase. He looked annoyed, not worried. Maya stood. Her legs felt weak. She followed them off the plane. Passengers whispered behind her. She heard fragments. Ridiculous. Selfish. Making a scene. No one asked. Why? No one asked what happened. They just blamed her. The jetway was cold. Maya shivered. The officials led them to a small office. "Have a seat," the first official said. Maya and Matthews sat, across from each other. The tension was thick. "Can someone explain what happened?" the official asked. Matthews spoke first. His voice was calm, reasonable. "I sat in my seat," Matthews said. "She claimed it was hers. I offered to switch. She refused." Lies. Smooth, effortless lies. Maya stared at him. Her hands trembled. "That's not what happened," Maya said. Maya explained everything. The officials listened. Their faces were neutral. "Do you have your boarding pass?" one official asked. Maya handed it over. 17A, clear as day. Matthews handed over his. 17C. The officials looked at each other, then at Matthews. "Sir, you were in the wrong seat," the first official said. Matthews shrugged. His expression didn't change. "I didn't realize," Matthews said. "I sat down. She could have just taken another seat." "She had an assigned seat," the official said. "And I gave her a solution," Matthews said. "She chose to escalate." Maya felt rage building, hot and sharp. "You refused to move," Maya said. "Because it seemed unnecessary," Matthews said. "Unnecessary," Maya repeated. Her voice was flat, cold. The officials shifted. They looked uncomfortable. "Mr. Matthews, you should have moved to your correct seat," the first official said. "Agreed," Matthews said. "But she didn't have to make it a federal case." Maya's breath caught. She stood. The officials looked startled. "Do you know who I am?" Maya asked. Matthews raised an eyebrow, amused. "Should I?" Matthews asked. "I'm the CEO of Lawson Industries," Maya said. "I have a net worth of $3 billion. Silence. Matthews blinked. The officials exchanged glances. "And that matters because?" Matthews asked. "It doesn't," Maya said. "That's my point. It shouldn't matter, but it does." Her voice shook. She was tired. So tired of this. "I paid for that seat," Maya said. "I earned my place, and you took it, just took it." Matthews looked away. His jaw tightened. "I've been questioned, delayed, and humiliated," Maya said. "While you sit there, comfortable, unconcerned." Something shifted in his expression. Just for a moment. Doubt? Maybe shame. "Ms. Lawson," the official said, "we apologize for the inconvenience." "Inconvenience," Maya said. She laughed. It sounded bitter. "Is that what you call it?" The officials looked at each other. They had no answer. Maya sat back down. Her hands were shaking. She hid them in her lap. "Can we just get back on the plane?" Matthews asked. The officials conferred quietly. Maya waited. Matthews checked his phone. "Here's what we're going to do," the first official said. "Mr. Matthews, you'll sit in your assigned seat." Matthews nodded. No apology, no acknowledgement. "Ms. Lawson, we'd like to offer you a first-class upgrade," the official continued. Maya stared at him. "An upgrade, as if that fixed everything." "I don't want an upgrade," Maya said. "I want my original seat." The officials looked confused. Matthews looked amused. "Why?" Matthews asked. "First class is better." Maya turned to him. Her eyes found his. She held his gaze. "Because it's mine," Maya said. "Because I chose it. Because I shouldn't have to accept something else." Her voice was quiet, but every word landed, hard. "It's about principle," Maya said. Matthews shifted. He looked uncomfortable. finally. "This is insane," Matthews said. "It's just a seat." "You keep saying that," Maya said, "but you wouldn't give it up, so clearly it mattered to you too." Matthews didn't answer. His face reddened. The official stood. Decision made. "Ms. Lawson, you'll return to 17A, the first official said. "Mr. Matthews, 17C. "Thank you," Maya said. They walked back to the plane. Passengers stared. Some looked angry, others curious. Maya walked to row 17. Matthews followed. Slowly, reluctantly, he moved to 17C. He sat. He stared straight ahead. Maya sat in 17A, her seat, finally. She buckled in. Her hands were still shaking, but she felt something else too. Something solid, strong. Officer Diaz approached. She looked nervous. "I apologize for the delay," Officer Diaz said. "We'll be taking off shortly." She didn't apologize for anything else. Maya noticed. Of course she didn't. The plane prepared for takeoff. Again. Passengers whispered. Maya heard her name, felt their judgment. She didn't care. Not anymore. Matthew sat 2 seats away. Silent. But his presence felt different now. Smaller. Maya looked out the window. The airport lights blurred past. The plane lifted. She closed her eyes. Her chest felt lighter. She had won, sort of. Maybe. But the cost. She thought about the cost. Her phone buzzed. Angela, again. Maya didn't answer. Not yet. She needed to think, to process. The plane climbed higher. Maya felt something shift inside her. Not satisfaction, not victory, understanding, clarity, purpose. This wasn't over. This was just beginning. The plane reached cruising altitude. Maya stared at her laptop. The screen was blank. She couldn't focus. Her mind replayed everything. The confrontation, the lies, the delay. A man from row 15 approached. He was younger, maybe late 30s. He stopped at her row. "Excuse me," he said. "I'm Daniel Peterson." Maya looked up. His voice was quiet, respectful. "I saw what happened," Daniel said. "I wanted to say I think you were right." Maya felt something loosen in her chest. Someone had seen. Someone understood. "Thank you," Maya said. Daniel nodded. He glanced toward Matthews, then back to Maya. "It wasn't right," Daniel said. "Any of it." He returned to his seat. Maya watched him go. Such a small gesture. But it mattered. Officer Diaz walked past. She avoided Maya's eyes. Her movements were stiff, uncomfortable. Maya wondered what Diaz was thinking, whether she questioned her own choices, whether she cared. The flight attendant stopped at the galley. Another attendant joined her. They spoke in low voices. Glancing toward row 17. Maya pulled out her phone. She opened her notes app. She began typing. She needed to document this. Everything. While it was fresh, while the anger still burned clear, her fingers moved quickly. The words poured out. Humiliation. Dismissal. Systemic bias. Matthews shifted in his seat. Maya felt his presence. 2 seats away, still too close. She thought about his words. Just a seat. Making it about race. He had revealed himself. Completely. Without even realizing it. Maya saved her notes. She looked out the window. Clouds stretched endlessly, white and soft. She felt different. Changed. The confrontation had stripped something away. Some protective layer. She had spent years being careful. Diplomatic. Professional. Swallowing small indignities. No more, she thought. Her phone buzzed. Angela. Again. Maya answered this time. "What happened?" Angela asked. "I'm seeing Twitter reports about a delayed flight." Maya closed her eyes. Of course. Someone had posted about it. "Long story," Maya said. "I'll tell you when I land." "Are you okay?" Angela asked. Maya considered the question. Was she okay? I don't know, Maya said. Maya ended the call. She opened Twitter. She typed her flight number. 3 posts, then 5, then 12. Flight delayed because some woman wouldn't sit down. Passenger having a meltdown over a seat assignment. Can people just be adults? We all have places to be. Maya's throat tightened. They were blaming her. Of course they were. She scrolled further, then stopped. One post was different. A video. Shaky phone footage. The audio was muffled. But there she was, standing in the aisle, facing Matthews, her voice clear. It's about respect. The video had 47 views. Maya watched it twice. She looked small on screen, but determined. Matthews walked past. He glanced at her laptop, saw the video. His expression darkened. You're really going to make this a thing, Matthews said. It wasn't a question. Maya looked up at him. Her jaw tightened. You already made it a thing, Maya said. Matthews leaned against the seat back. His posture was casual. His eyes were hard. I don't know what you want from me, Matthews said. An apology would be a start, Maya said. Matthews laughed, short and sharp. For what? Matthews asked. Sitting in the wrong seat? I offered to switch. No, Maya said. You offered me your seat after taking mine. Same thing, Matthews said. It's not, Maya said. Several passengers watched. Some recorded. Matthews noticed. He straightened. You're embarrassing yourself, Matthews said. His voice was low. Mean. Maya felt anger surge. Am I? Maya asked. Or am I embarrassing you? Matthews's jaw clenched. He walked away. His shoulders were tense. Officer Diaz approached Maya. She looked stressed, exhausted. Ma'am, please stop engaging with Mr. Matthews, Officer Diaz said. He approached me, Maya said. I understand, Officer Diaz said, but we need to maintain peace. Peace, Maya repeated. Her voice was flat. You mean silence? Officer Diaz didn't answer. She walked away. Her steps were quick. Maya returned to her phone. The video had 100 views now, then 200. People were watching, sharing, commenting. Some supported her. Most didn't. Maya's breath caught. This was bigger than a seat now, much bigger. An hour passed. Maya tried to work. She couldn't. Matthews stood. He stretched. He walked to the bathroom. On his way back, he stopped. I've been thinking, Matthews said. Maya didn't look up. She didn't trust his tone. You said this is about respect, Matthews continued. But respect goes both ways. Now Maya looked up. Her eyes found his. What does that mean? Maya asked. It means you embarrassed me, Matthews said. Publicly, for a simple mistake. Maya's hands tightened on her armrest. Simple mistake. He still didn't understand. You refused to move, Maya said. That wasn't a mistake. That was a choice. I was already settled, Matthews said. Moving seemed unnecessary. Unnecessary to you, Maya said, but necessary to me. Matthews shook his head. He looked frustrated, genuinely confused. Why are you making this so difficult? Matthews asked. Maya stood. They were eye to eye now, close, too close. Because this happens to me, Maya said, all the time, in different ways. Oh, here we go, Matthews said. Here we go what? Maya asked. The victim speech, Matthews said. Maya felt her chest tighten, her vision blurred. Anger, pure and hot. You have no idea, Maya said. Her voice was shaking. No idea what it's like. What's like? Matthews asked. Being dismissed, Maya said. Being questioned, being treated like you don't belong. Matthews crossed his arms. His expression was skeptical. I'm sure it's hard, Matthews said, but that's not my fault. Maya stared at him. His privilege was so complete. so invisible to him. It's everyone's fault, Maya said. That's the problem. So I'm guilty by association, Matthews said. You're guilty by action, Maya said. You took my seat. You refused to move. You blamed me. Matthews opened his mouth, then closed it. For a moment, he looked uncertain. I didn't mean, Matthews started. Yes, you did, Maya said. You meant exactly that. A woman across the aisle cleared her throat. Maya glanced over. The woman was filming. Matthews noticed, too. His face reddened. Great, Matthews said. Now I'm the villain. You made yourself the villain, Maya said. Matthews walked away. His footsteps were heavy, angry. Maya sat down. Her hands were shaking, her heart pounded. She had never done this before, confronted someone so directly, so publicly. It felt terrible and liberating, both at once. Daniel Peterson approached again. This time he didn't ask. He just sat in the empty middle seat. That took courage, Daniel said. Maya looked at him. Her eyes were wet. She blinked quickly. It doesn't feel like courage, Maya said. It feels like exhaustion. Daniel nodded. He understood. Maya could see it in his expression. I should have said something earlier, Daniel said. When it first happened. I'm sorry. Why didn't you? Maya asked. Daniel looked down. His voice was quiet when he spoke. I didn't want to get involved, Daniel said. I'm ashamed of that. Maya felt something shift. This man was being honest, vulnerable. But you're here now, Maya said. Yes, Daniel said. He stood. He walked to the front of the cabin. He faced the other passengers. Excuse me, Daniel called. Can I have everyone's attention? Heads turned. Conversations stopped. The cabin went silent. I witnessed what happened earlier, Daniel said, and I want to say something. Officer Diaz emerged from the galley. She looked alarmed. Sir, please sit down, Officer Diaz said. In a moment, Daniel said. This is important. He looked at Maya, then at Matthews, then at everyone else. Ms. Lawson was treated unfairly, Daniel said, by Mr. Matthews and by the crew. Murmurs rippled through the cabin. Some passengers nodded. Others looked uncomfortable. She asked for her assigned seat, Daniel said. A reasonable request. She was denied. That's wrong. Matthews stood. His face was red, furious. You don't know what you're talking about, Matthews said. I know what I saw, Daniel said. His voice was calm, steady. Another passenger stood. A woman from business class. She looked at Daniel, then at Maya. He's right, the woman said. I saw it too. Then another passenger stood. An older man. He pointed at Matthews. You were rude, the man said, and arrogant. Matthews looked around. His confidence was cracking. Maya watched it happen, piece by piece. This is ridiculous, Matthews said. You're all ganging up on me. No, Daniel said. We're standing up for what's right. Officer Diaz stepped forward. She looked panicked, overwhelmed. Everyone please sit down, Officer Diaz said. We need to maintain order. Order? Daniel asked. You mean silence? The same word Maya had used. It landed hard. Officer Diaz flinched. Maya felt tears prick her eyes. She wasn't alone. Not anymore. The passengers sat. The tension remained, thick and heavy. Officer Diaz disappeared into the cockpit. She returned with another attendant, the head flight attendant. Ladies and gentlemen, the head attendant said, we apologize for the disruption. Her voice was professional, rehearsed, empty. We take all passenger concerns seriously, she continued, and we're committed to fair treatment. Maya listened. The words meant nothing. They were damage control. Nothing more. We'll be speaking with both passengers involved, the head attendant said. to ensure resolution. Matthews looked smug. He thought this meant he was off the hook. Maya could see it. "May I speak?" Maya asked. The head attendant hesitated, then nodded. Maya stood. Every eye turned to her. She felt exposed, but she also felt strong. "This isn't about one incident," Maya said. "It's about a pattern." Her voice was steady, clear. She had found her footing. "I've experienced this countless times," Maya said. "Being questioned, being doubted, being displaced." She looked at Matthews. He looked away. "Today was just the most visible example," Maya said. "But it happens quietly, daily." Some passengers nodded. Others looked uncomfortable. The truth did that. "I don't want an apology from the airline," Maya said. "I want change." The head attendant shifted. Her professional mask slipped. "Ms. Lawson, we appreciate your feedback," the head attendant said. "It's not feedback," Maya said. "It's reality." The attendant didn't answer. She gestured to Officer Diaz. They retreated to the galley. Maya sat. Her heart pounded. She had never spoken like that before, so publicly, so boldly. Daniel gave her a thumbs up. The woman from business class smiled. Small victories. Matthews was silent. He stared at his laptop, but Maya could see his hands. They were shaking. An announcement crackled overhead, the captain's voice. "Ms. Lawson, could you please come to the cockpit?" Maya's breath caught. The cockpit. She stood. She walked forward. The passengers watched, silent, waiting. Officer Diaz opened the cockpit door. Maya stepped inside. The captain turned. He was older, 50 maybe. "Ms. Lawson, I'm Captain Richards," he said. His voice was kind, tired. "I heard what happened," Captain Richards said. "I want you to know it was unacceptable." Maya studied his face. He seemed sincere, but she had learned not to trust seeming. "What are you going to do about it?" Maya asked. Captain Richards sighed. He rubbed his face. He looked like he hadn't slept in days. "I can file a report," Captain Richards said. "Document the incident." "And then?" Maya asked. "It goes to corporate," Captain Richards said. "They review. They decide." Maya's stomach sank. Corporate. Review. Decide. She knew what that meant. Nothing. "That's not enough," Maya said. "I understand your frustration," Captain Richards said. "Do you?" Maya asked. The question hung between them. Captain Richards looked uncomfortable. "I can't change company policy," Captain Richards said. "I can only report what happened." "Then the system is broken," Maya said. "Maybe," Captain Richards said. "Probably. But it's the system we have." Maya felt despair creeping in. She had fought so hard, spoken so boldly. For what? A report? "What about Mr. Matthews?" Maya asked. "What happens to him?" "Nothing," Captain Richards said. "He's just a passenger." "Who violated seating rules?" Maya said. "Who caused a delay? Who harassed another passenger?" "Technically, he didn't violate any laws," Captain Richards said. Maya stared at him. Technically. The word tasted bitter. "So he faces no consequences," Maya said. Captain Richards didn't answer. That was answer enough. Maya walked back to her seat. Her legs felt heavy. She felt defeated. Daniel looked at her hopefully. She shook her head. His expression fell. Matthews was on his phone, typing quickly. Maya wondered what he was saying, who he was telling. She sat. She closed her eyes. She wanted to cry, but she wouldn't. Not here. Not now. The flight continued. Hours passed. Maya didn't speak, didn't eat, didn't move. She felt the weight of every small humiliation, every time she had stayed silent, every time she had swallowed her anger. This was why. This exact feeling. The futility of fighting systems designed to protect the Matthews of the world. Her phone buzzed. A text from Angela. "I found the video. Oh my God. Are you okay? Maya typed back. No. She hit send, then turned off her phone. She couldn't deal with more. Not now. Matthews stood. He stretched. He looked at Maya. For a moment their eyes met. She waited for something. Regret, shame, understanding. She saw nothing. Just irritation. Inconvenience. Maya turned away. Her chest ached. She had expected too much, hoped for too much. People like Matthews never changed. They didn't have to. The plane hit turbulence. Maya gripped the armrest. The cabin shook. An announcement crackled overhead. The captain again. His voice was tense. "Ladies and gentlemen, we're experiencing mechanical issues," Captain Richards said. "We'll be making an emergency landing in Denver." Gasps filled the cabin. Maya's heart raced. Emergency landing. Mechanical issues. The plane began to descend. Fast. Too fast. Maya's ears popped. Matthews looked scared. Finally, his arrogance stripped away by fear. The landing was rough. The plane bounced. Passengers screamed. Then stillness. "Everyone remain calm," Officer Diaz said. "We'll be evacuating shortly." They evacuated, down the emergency slides, into the Denver afternoon, cold and gray. Maya stood on the tarmac. Her legs shook, from fear, from adrenaline, from everything. Airline officials met them. They ushered everyone into the terminal, into a holding area. "How long will this take?" someone asked. "We don't know," an official said. "Could be hours. Could be longer." Groans, complaints, anger, all directed at the airline, none at Matthews, not anymore. Maya found a chair. She sat. She pulled out her phone, turned it back on. 73 messages, 56 emails, 14 missed calls. The video had gone viral, completely viral, millions of views, thousands of comments. Maya scrolled through them. Her hands trembled. She's overreacting. Karen behavior. Why make everything about race? But also, this happens to us all the time? Finally, someone speaking up. Thank you for your courage. Maya felt overwhelmed. This was too big, too public, too much. Angela called. Maya answered. "Where are you?" Angela asked. "I'm seeing reports of an emergency landing." "Denver," Maya said. Her voice was small, tired. "I'm booking a flight," Angela said. "I'll be there in 3 hours." "You don't have to," Maya said. "Yes, I do," Angela said. "You need me." Maya started crying. Finally. The tears came, hot and heavy. "I can't do this," Maya said. "Yes, you can," Angela said. "You already are." Maya ended the call. She wiped her eyes. She looked around the holding area. Matthews sat across from her, still on his phone, still oblivious. Daniel sat nearby. He gave her a sad smile. The woman from business class waved. Small kindnesses. They weren't enough. But they were something. Maya's phone buzzed, a news alert. Her own face stared back. The headline read, "Black CEO in viral airplane confrontation." This was her life now. Public, exposed, scrutinized. She hadn't asked for this. She had just asked for her seat. 3 hours passed, then 4. The airline provided no updates, no solutions, just waiting. Maya's phone rang. Unknown number. She almost didn't answer. Then did. "Ms. Lawson, this is Rebecca Chen from CNN." Maya's breath caught. CNN, national news. "I'd like to interview you," Rebecca said, "about the airplane incident." Maya hesitated. An interview meant more exposure, more scrutiny, more everything. "I don't know," Maya said. "Your story matters," Rebecca said. "People need to hear it." Maya thought about Matthews, about his indifference, about the system that protected him. "What would the interview cover?" Maya asked. "Your experience," Rebecca said. "The broader implications. Systemic discrimination in travel." Something shifted in Maya's chest. This could be bigger. This could mean something. Okay, Maya said. I'll do it. She scheduled the interview. Tomorrow. In Denver. Before she flew home. Maya looked at Matthews. He was laughing at something on his phone. Completely unaffected. She pulled up Twitter. She started typing. Her official account. Verified. Today I was removed from my paid seat on a flight because a white man refused to move. This is not an isolated incident. This is a pattern, and I'm done staying silent. She hit tweet. Watched it post. Her heart pounded. Within seconds, responses flooded in. Retweets, likes, comments, thousands. Daniel walked over. He looked at her phone, then at her face. You're really doing this, Daniel said. I have to, Maya said. I'll support you however I can, Daniel said. Thank you, Maya said. Her voice was thick, emotional. The airline finally announced a new flight. Tomorrow morning. They provided hotel vouchers. Maya gathered her things. She walked toward the exit. Matthews walked the same direction. They reached the door together. Maya stopped. Matthews stopped. This isn't over, Maya said. Matthews looked at her, really looked. For the first time, she saw uncertainty in his eyes. What do you want from me? Matthews asked. I want you to understand, Maya said. I want you to see what you did. I took a seat, Matthews said. That's all. No, Maya said. You took my dignity, and you didn't even notice. Matthews opened his mouth. Nothing came out. He walked away. Fast. Maya watched him go. She felt something settle inside her. Purpose, clarity, determination. This fight wasn't just hers anymore. It was bigger, and she was ready. Maya sat in the CNN studio. Bright lights, cameras, Rebecca Chen across from her. Thank you for being here, Rebecca said. Maya's hands were clasped in her lap. Her voice was steady when she spoke. Thank you for having me, Maya said. The interview began. Rebecca asked about the flight. Maya described everything. The seat, Matthews, the dismissal. How did that make you feel? Rebecca asked. Maya felt her chest tighten. She had been asked this before, but never on national television. Small, Maya said. Invisible, like I didn't matter. And this happens often? Rebecca asked. All the time, Maya said. In different ways, constant small cuts. Rebecca leaned forward. Her expression was intent, focused. What do you want people to understand? Rebecca asked. Maya thought carefully. This moment mattered. Her words would reach millions. That dignity isn't negotiable, Maya said. That respect should be automatic, not earned. Some people say you overreacted, Rebecca said. Maya's jaw tightened. She had read those comments. Thousands of them. Of course they do, Maya said, because they've never experienced it. Experienced what exactly? Rebecca asked. Being treated like you're less, Maya said. Like your space, your comfort, your humanity matters less. Her voice was firm, clear. She wasn't backing down. The interview continued. 30 minutes. Maya spoke about her company, her success, how none of it protected her from bias. What about Mr. Matthews? Rebecca asked. Have you heard from him? No, Maya said, and I don't expect to. Why not? Rebecca asked. Because men like him never apologize, Maya said. They don't think they've done anything wrong. The interview ended. Rebecca thanked her. Maya stood. Her legs felt unsteady. Her phone exploded. Texts, calls, emails. The interview was already trending. Angela met her outside the studio. She hugged Maya tight. You were amazing, Angela said. I was terrified, Maya said. It didn't show, Angela said. They went to Maya's hotel. Maya collapsed on the bed. Exhausted, emotionally drained. Her phone rang. Unknown number again. She answered. Ms. Lawson, This is James Burke from Matthews Industries. Maya sat up. Matthews Industries. Jack Matthews's company. I'm Mr. Matthews's attorney, James said. Maya's breath caught. Attorney. This was escalating. What do you want? Maya asked. We'd like to arrange a meeting, James said, to discuss resolution. Resolution, Maya repeated. Her voice was cold. Mr. Matthews would like to speak with you, James said. Privately. Maya's mind raced. Matthews wanted to talk, finally. When? Maya asked. Tomorrow, James said. If you're available? Maya looked at Angela. Angela nodded. Fine, Maya said. Where? They arranged details. Maya ended the call. She felt something shift. This was it. The confrontation she had wanted. The meeting was in a conference room, downtown Denver, neutral territory. Maya arrived with Angela. Matthews was already there, his attorney beside him. Matthews looked different. Tired, older. His confidence was gone. Ms. Lawson, James said. Thank you for coming. Maya didn't respond. She sat, she waited. Matthews cleared his throat. His eyes found hers, then dropped. I wanted to speak with you, Matthews said, about what happened. Now you want to speak, Maya said. Her voice was flat. Matthews flinched. He deserved that. He knew it. I've been watching the news, Matthews said. Reading the comments, the articles. And? Maya asked. And I'm starting to understand, Matthews said. Maya laughed. It sounded bitter, harsh. Starting to understand, Maya repeated. After I humiliated you publicly. It's not about humiliation, Matthews said. Isn't it? Maya asked. You didn't care when I was humiliated, only when you were. Matthews's jaw tightened, his hands clenched, but he didn't argue. You're right, Matthews said. The words hung in the air. Quiet, unexpected. Maya stared at him, searching for sincerity, finding something. Maybe. I've lost 3 clients, Matthews said. My company's stock dropped. My wife is furious. So this is about consequences, Maya said. Not understanding. No, Matthews said. His voice was stronger. It's both. He pulled out his phone. He showed her his screen. Death threats, dozens of them. I'm scared, Matthews said. For my family, for my safety. Maya felt something shift in her chest. Not sympathy exactly, but recognition. Welcome to my world, Maya said. Matthews looked confused, then understanding dawned. Slowly, painfully. You live with this, Matthews said. Constantly. Yes, Maya said. Matthews put his phone down. His shoulders sagged. He looked broken. I'm sorry, Matthews said. Truly, I'm so sorry. Maya's breath caught. An apology. Finally. But was it enough? Sorry for what specifically? Maya asked. Matthews looked up. His eyes were wet. He was crying, actually crying. For taking your seat, Matthews said. For refusing to move. For dismissing you. He paused, swallowed hard. For being blind to my privilege, Matthews said. For hurting you. His voice was shaking. Maya felt her own eyes burn. I can't undo it, Matthews said, but I want to try to make it right. How? Maya asked. Matthews looked at his attorney. James handed him a folder. Matthews slid it across the table. A donation, Matthews said, to racial justice organizations, in your name. Maya opened the folder. $5 million. Her hands trembled. And I want to speak publicly, Matthews said, to apologize, to acknowledge what I did. Maya studied his face. The fear, the shame, the genuine regret. Something shifted in her expression, softening, just slightly. Okay, Maya said. Matthews held a press conference. Maya watched from backstage, Angela beside her. I want to apologize, Matthews said. His voice echoed through speakers. To Maya Lawson, The room was packed. Reporters, cameras, lights, all focused on him. "I took her seat on a flight," Matthews said. "I refused to move. I dismissed her concerns." He paused. His hands gripped the podium, white-knuckled. "I was wrong," Matthews said. "Completely wrong." Cameras flashed. Reporters scribbled. The story was evolving, changing. "I didn't see my privilege," Matthews said. "I didn't understand how my actions affected her." His voice broke. He wiped his eyes. The vulnerability was raw, real. "But I'm learning," Matthews said, "and I'm committed to doing better." He detailed his donation, his plans, working with diversity consultants, training his employees. Maya watched. She felt conflicted. He was saying the right things. But were they true? "Ms. Lawson showed tremendous courage," Matthews said. "She stood up when I tried to silence her." He looked towards backstage. At Maya. Their eyes met. "I'm grateful to her," Matthews said, "for holding me accountable." The press conference ended. Matthews stepped down. He walked toward Maya. "Thank you," Matthews said, "for being here." "I needed to see it," Maya said, "to know if you meant it." "Did I?" Matthews asked. His voice was uncertain, hopeful. Maya considered. She thought about his tears, his fear, his donation. "I think so," Maya said. "But words are easy. Actions matter." "I know," Matthews said. "I'll prove it, I promise." He extended his hand. Maya looked at it. This moment felt important, symbolic. She shook his hand. Briefly. It didn't erase what happened. But it was something. The story exploded again. Headlines everywhere. "Matthews apologizes. Viral incident leads to redemption." Maya's phone rang constantly. Interview requests, speaking invitations, book deals. Angela helped her sort through it. They worked late into the night. "This is overwhelming," Maya said. "It is," Angela said, "but it's also powerful." "Is it enough?" Maya asked. "To justify everything that happened?" Angela thought carefully. Her voice was gentle when she spoke. "Nothing justifies what he did," Angela said, "but maybe something good can come from it." Maya nodded. She wanted to believe that. She needed to. Her assistant called. A message from Officer Diaz, the flight attendant. "She wants to meet with you," the assistant said. Maya's stomach tightened. Diaz, who had sided with Matthews, who had dismissed her. "When?" Maya asked. "Tomorrow," the assistant said. "If you're willing." Maya looked at Angela. Angela raised her eyebrows. "It's your choice," Angela said. Maya thought about it, about forgiveness, about accountability, about what she needed. "Tell her yes," Maya said. Officer Diaz waited in a coffee shop. She looked nervous. She stood when Maya entered. "Ms. Lawson," Diaz said, "thank you for meeting me." Maya sat. She didn't offer pleasantries. She waited. Diaz twisted her napkin. Her hands were shaking. Her voice was quiet. "I'm sorry," Diaz said, "for everything. I failed you." Maya felt her chest tighten. Another apology. But this one felt different, more personal. "You did," Maya said. Diaz flinched, but she nodded. She accepted the truth. "I was scared," Diaz said, "of making waves, of going against protocol." "Protocol," Maya said. The word tasted bitter. "That excused everything?" "No," Diaz said. "Nothing excuses it." She pulled out a letter. Handwritten. She slid it across the table. "I resigned," Diaz said. Maya picked up the letter. Read it. Diaz had quit. Cited moral failure. "Why?" Maya asked. "Because I can't work for a system that protects men like Matthews," Diaz said, "over women like you." Her voice was firm now, certain. Something had shifted in her, too. "What will you do?" Maya asked. "I don't know," Diaz said, "but I'll figure it out, with integrity this time." Maya studied her face, saw genuine remorse, genuine change. Maybe. I hope you do, Maya said. They talked for an hour. Diaz shared her story. Growing up Latina, facing discrimination, then becoming part of the system. I forgot what it felt like, Diaz said. To be dismissed, until I saw your face. Maya listened. She understood. The system was designed to make people forget, to make them complicit. What you did took courage, Diaz said. You reminded me what courage looks like. They parted. Diaz hugged her. Maya let her. It felt right. Healing. Maya returned to her hotel. Daniel Peterson was in the lobby, waiting. Mr. Peterson, Maya said, surprised. I wanted to say goodbye, Daniel said. Before you fly home. They sat in the lobby bar, ordered drinks, talked. You changed me, Daniel said. Watching you, your courage, your refusal to accept injustice. I didn't mean to, Maya said. That makes it more powerful, Daniel said. He told her about his plans, to volunteer, to speak up, to use his privilege differently. Because of you, Daniel said. Maya felt tears prick her eyes. She hadn't realized the impact, the ripples. Thank you, Maya said. No, Daniel said. Thank you. He left. Maya sat alone, processing. The bartender approached. Are you Maya Lawson? The bartender asked. Maya nodded, bracing for criticism or praise. Both felt heavy. My daughter saw your interview, the bartender said. She's black. She's been scared to speak. Up. The bartender's eyes were wet. Her voice was thick. But she did today, the bartender said. At school, because you showed her how. Maya started crying. Properly crying. The weight of everything. The beauty of it. This was why. This was the point. Maya flew home 2 days later, first class, her original seat, 17A. No one took her seat this time. No one questioned her. Everything was smooth. But she felt different, changed. The journey had marked her. Angela met her at the airport. They hugged for a long time. Maya didn't want to let go. Welcome home, Angela said. Home. The word felt foreign. Maya had been gone only days. But everything had changed. They drove to Maya's house. The city looked different. Brighter, fuller, more complicated. The airline reached out, Angela said. They want to offer you a settlement. Maya turned, her eyebrows raised. Settlement, money, silence. How much? Maya asked. 10 million, Angela said, with a non-disclosure agreement. Maya laughed, harsh and sharp. They wanted to buy her silence, after everything. No, Maya said. I thought you'd say that, Angela said. She smiled. They pulled into Maya's driveway. The house was dark, empty. Maya had lived alone for years. She unlocked the door, stepped inside. The silence felt different now. Not lonely. Peaceful. Her phone rang. A producer. From a major network. We want to do a documentary, the producer said. About your story. About systemic racism in travel. Maya sat on her couch. She listened to the pitch. Her mind spun. I need to think about it, Maya said. Of course, the producer said. Take your time. Maya ended the call. She looked around her house, her life, everything she had built. She had wanted to go back to normal, but normal didn't exist anymore. Angela stayed for dinner. They ordered takeout, sat on the floor, like college students. What are you going to do? Angela asked. I don't know, Maya said. Everything feels different now. You're different, Angela said. Maya nodded. She was. The confrontation had cracked something open, something she couldn't close. I can't just go back to running my company, Maya said, pretending this didn't happen. So don't, Angela said. What do you mean? Maya asked. Use it, Angela said. Use your voice, your platform. Make real change. Maya thought about it, about the bartender's daughter, about Diaz, about Daniel. A foundation, Maya said. The idea formed as she spoke. For racial justice, for dignity. Yes, Angela said. Her voice was excited, certain. They talked for hours, planning, dreaming, building something from the pain. Maya felt something stir in her chest. Not anger, not hurt. Purpose. This was her path forward, not away from the confrontation. Through it. Her phone buzzed, a text from Matthews. I hope you're well. I'm following through on my commitments. Thank you again for your grace. Maya stared at the message. Grace? Had she shown grace? She wasn't sure. She typed back, keep going, the work isn't done. She hit send, then blocked his number. Some connections didn't need to continue. Angela left late. Maya stood in her doorway, watching her friend drive away. The night was clear, stars visible despite the city lights. Maya looked up. She felt small, but not in a bad way. Part of something bigger. Tomorrow she would start building. Tonight, she would rest. 3 months passed. Maya stood at a podium, a national conference on racial equality. Hundreds of people filled the room. Cameras lined the back. Her words would reach millions. Thank you for having me, Maya said. Her voice was steady, confident. She had done this dozens of times now, but it still mattered. 3 months ago, I fought for my seat on an airplane, Maya said. Today, I'm fighting for our collective dignity. Applause filled the room. Maya waited for it to fade, then continued. She spoke about systemic racism, about daily microaggressions, about the power of speaking up. Change doesn't happen in silence, Maya said. It happens when we refuse to accept less. She shared stories, from her own life, from others who had reached out. The pattern was clear. We deserve better, Maya said, and we're going to demand it. More applause. Maya felt energized, powerful. This was her calling now. After her speech, people approached, sharing their stories, thanking her, asking for advice. A young black woman waited until the end. She looked nervous, determined. You inspired me to file a discrimination complaint at work, the woman said. Her eyes were bright, hopeful. Maya felt her chest swell. How did it go? Maya asked. They're investigating, the woman said, and I'm not backing down. Maya hugged her. This was why she did this. For moments like this. Matthews attended the conference. He sat in the back. Maya saw him. He nodded. She nodded back. They had spoken a few times, brief conversations. He was trying, really trying. It showed. He now worked with racial justice organizations, donated regularly, spoke about his own transformation. Can we talk? Matthews asked after her speech. They found a quiet corner. The noise of the conference faded. I wanted you to know, Matthews said. I'm grateful for what you taught me. I didn't teach you, Maya said. You learned. There's a difference. Matthews nodded. He understood the distinction. Finally. I know I can't undo what I did, Matthews said, but I'm trying to use my privilege differently now. Good, Maya said. Keep trying. He smiled, sad but genuine. They shook hands, then parted. Their relationship was cordial, professional, nothing more. That was enough. Maya's foundation launched that week. The Dignity Project. Angela was co-director. They received funding immediately, from donors, from corporations trying to show commitment. We're going to change things, Angela said. We already are, Maya said. The documentary aired. Millions watched. Maya's story became part of national conversation. Schools used it for discussions, companies for training. It sparked dialogue everywhere. Maya received threats, daily. Some people hated what she represented, what she demanded. But more people supported her, stood with her, joined the fight. She wasn't alone anymore. She never would be again. A year passed. Maya sat in her office, the Dignity Project headquarters, busy, thriving. Her assistant knocked, a visitor, unscheduled. Maya looked up. Jack Matthews stood in her doorway. He looked older, softer, changed. "I hope this is okay," Matthews said, showing up unannounced. "What do you need?" Maya asked. Her voice was neutral, professional. They had maintained distance. It worked better that way. "I wanted to show you something," Matthews said. He handed her a folder. Maya opened it. A curriculum for corporate training. "I developed it," Matthews said, "with consultants, about privilege, about bias, about change." Maya read through it. It was good, really good, thoughtful, nuanced. "This is impressive," Maya said. "I want your foundation to review it," Matthews said. "To approve it, before I implement it." Maya looked at him, saw humility, saw respect. Something shifted in her expression. "Why?" Maya asked. "Because your voice matters," Matthews said. "Your perspective matters. I won't move forward without it." Maya felt something loosen in her chest. Not forgiveness exactly, acceptance, closure. "I'll review it," Maya said, "and provide feedback." "Thank you," Matthews said. He turned to leave, then stopped, turned back. "I think about that day," Matthews said. "All the time." "So do I," Maya said. "I wish I could change it," Matthews said. "You can't," Maya said, "but you can honor it by doing this work." Matthews nodded. His eyes were wet. He left without another word. Maya sat with the curriculum. She read every page, made notes, suggestions, improvements. This was the work, not just confrontation, but construction, building something better. Angela entered. She saw the curriculum, raised her eyebrows. "From Matthews?" Angela asked. "Yes," Maya said. "What do you think?" Angela asked. "I think people can change," Maya said, "when they choose to." Angela smiled. She sat across from Maya. They had built something beautiful, together. "We got the grant," Angela said, "for the youth program." Maya looked up. The grant, $2 million, to teach young people about dignity, about speaking up. "That's incredible," Maya said. They hugged, laughed, celebrated. The work was hard, but it was working. Maya's phone buzzed, a notification, another person sharing their story, another voice joining the movement. She read it, smiled, responded with encouragement. This was her life now. Not billionaire CEO, activist, advocate, leader. She had found her purpose in the most unexpected way, through pain, through confrontation, but ultimately through hope. Maya looked out her window. The city spread below, full of people, full of stories. Each one mattered. Each one deserved dignity. That was the fight, the forever fight, and Maya was ready for it. 5 years later, Maya stood on a stage, a different conference, a different city, but the same message, the same fire, the same commitment. "We've made progress," Maya said, "but the work continues." The audience applauded. Thousands of people from every background, united in purpose. The Dignity Project had grown. 20 employees, offices in 5 cities, impact in dozens of states. They had changed policies, changed laws, changed hearts. One conversation at a time. Maya's company still thrived, but it wasn't her only identity anymore. It was part of a larger whole. After her speech, she met with young activists, bright, passionate, fearless. "You started this," one young woman said. "No," Maya said. "I joined it. The fight was always there." She meant it. Her story was one of millions, important, but not singular. That evening, Maya flew home, first class, seat 17A. She smiled at the irony. A white man approached, mid-40s, business suit. He stopped at her row. Maya's chest tightened, memory flooding back. Then he spoke. "Excuse me," he said. "I'm in 17C. May I get past?" His voice was polite, respectful. He didn't assume, didn't presume. Maya stood, let him pass, sat back down. Her heart was racing. "Thank you," he said. "You're welcome," Maya said. The flight was smooth, peaceful. No confrontations, no drama, just travel. Maya looked out the window, watched the clouds, thought about the journey, all of it, from humiliation to empowerment, from silence to voice, from victim to leader. The cost had been high, the pain real, but so was the growth. She thought about Matthews. He was still doing the work, still learning, still changing. They rarely spoke. But she followed his progress, his foundation, his advocacy. Redemption was possible. For those willing to do the work, to face themselves honestly. She thought about Officer Diaz, who had found new purpose, new integrity, new strength. About Daniel, who used his privilege consciously, intentionally, daily. About Angela, who had stood beside her, always, without question. About the bartender's daughter, and the woman at the conference, and thousands of others. Each person changed, each person growing, each person fighting. That was the legacy. Not one moment, but endless moments, rippling outward. The plane landed. Maya gathered her things, walked through the terminal, home again. Angela was waiting. She always was. They hugged, tight, long. "How was it?" Angela asked. "Good," Maya said, "really good." They drove home. The city lights blurred past. Maya felt peaceful, complete. Her phone buzzed, a text from an unknown number. "I saw you speak. You changed my life. I'm ready to fight now." "Thank you." Maya smiled. She didn't respond. She didn't need to. The message was the point. At home, Maya made tea, sat on her couch. Her house was still quiet, but not lonely. She thought about that day. 5 years ago. The seat, the confrontation, the beginning. If someone had told her then what would come, would she have believed it? Probably not. But she would have been wrong. The fight for dignity was never small. It was always everything. Maya closed her eyes, breathed deep, felt gratitude for the pain, for the growth, for the purpose. Tomorrow she would fight again. Tonight she rested.